and welcome to NAMM 2018. Again, we're on the shop floor. Pleasure.
A pleasure to meet you.
Absolute pleasure.
English voice.
Yeah, Simon, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I got it, man. Simon didn't really want to talk to me about this, but I want to talk to you because we had a nice night the other night at Marcus Miller, and it was
good,
very special.
Yeah.
We're stood in front of some Studiologic keyboards,
right,
and we got a new one out.
Yeah.
I basically want to know what the new one is. But how would we get to there? This is the one that's been out.
The current model came out last year. Numa compact, 88 keys.
Come on, Stu, get me here.
It's got pitch bend and modulation controls. It's got a lot of sample memory in this one. You've got split and layering effects, mastering effects in there as well, so everything sounds a bit more polished.
This has been out?
It's been out for nearly a year. It's $500 looking at the card there.
Yeah.
Nice entry-level keyboard. You've got some great sounds in it. You've got speakers built into it as well.
Ooh, interesting, yeah.
Which is surprisingly good. The other thing about it is you can connect it by USB to iPads, and you've got plugins running on your iPad. You can run them through this unit as well.
Oh, nice. So it's good to know.
Master keyboard and a sound generator.
Yeah, I haven't come across it, but personally, but new for NAMM.
Yeah.
This is the new.
This is the new one.
Well, let's do it.
So they took this, and then let's try not to fall over ourselves.
Oh, that's good. It's like Strictly Come Dancing.
Then suddenly, same chassis.
Yeah.
You start gaining things.
Yeah.
It's got 3 sound engines now. You've got an organ engine from the Numa organ. 9 faders there, 9 drawbars.
Yeah.
Also, you can see when you go into organ mode, when you start fading things around, can I do this?
Well, too, I'm going to have a play on it.
Yeah. When you start, you will actually see when you move these in organ mode, you'll see it reflected on the screen
lovely,
here.
Cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
These can also, there's also a cut-down sledge engine, synthesizer engine in it.
But pan, Stu, pan!
Sledge.
There we are, there's the sledge. And I just remarked, I think the sledge looks rather sultry over there with the black keys. So they got a sledge in there, Numa organ,
and a big sample memory, there's a gigabyte of sample memory in there.
Well, that's a lot.
There's a lot.
Considering we just went over to a red keyboard stand, that's a lot of memory, so there we are.
It's also got the ability to do USB audio in and out. So you can connect an iPhone to it and put your backing tracks into it and play along with it.
Or you could take this sound module at church or something and play your...
out. You can do that. It's got split and layer. It's actually got 4 zones, 2 MIDI zones, 2 onboard sound zones. So you can be running it with an external. This one's a software synth. Yeah. You can run with that. You can then connect your software synth to it just by USB. You don't have to have audio cables going everywhere, and the audio would come out the onboard speakers.
Very clever. And I just met the lovely chap behind it, and he seems very switched on, very forward thinking.
Yeah, they are moving forward. Some of the software features of this will move across to the other model as well, the USB audio, for example. So
well, that's good, and to know that you stick with products after, I think that's really cool. Yeah. Well, mate, thanks for taking the time. I'm going to have a play through it, and maybe we can get it back in Andertons and play through it more in depth in the future. Thanks, mate.
Great to see you.
Cheers, mate. just had a lovely little fiddle on the Numa Compact 2. You'd have to bear with me if some of it was a bit like sounding like I was on a mad 80s tip. Unfortunately, I couldn't get the split off. That's not the keyboard's fault, I'm sure it's my fault. But at that price point as well, I could hear there was a lot of complexity in the sound. Also, it's absolutely feather light, this. You know, if you want 88 keys, really light, and very interesting with the MIDI zones, you know, dealing with external instruments. It'd be cool. I'm gonna do another review on this, I reckon, probably when we're back at the store. But anyway, thanks for bearing me, and thanks again to Simon from these guys. All the best.